Stop by the post office and talk to Postmaster Boyle. You never know. He might have a spare application laying around.
Bye!
Stop on by any time, Steve.
I don't want to. Can I attack you? Anarchy! Anarchy. I can't, I guess. Bye.
Stop on.
I can't. No, I can't. Hello, Mr. Deputy Loomis.
I can help you with?
That coffee sure smells
Help
good.
yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
I have to pause real quick. I have to send somebody a message. Be right back. And I'm back. Yeah, I got some messages all the time on my cell phone, so I was like, I am recording, leave me alone. What can you tell me about Stephanie?
Oh gosh darn, she's purty. Kinda like a gal I seen on some of them French postcards they used to make. Used to be, I'd take them things, go back into jail if nobody was there and kind of look them over one-handed, fold some towels. That was before Mrs. Loomis.
Fold some towels. I never heard that phrase before in regards to, well, spanking the monkey. French postcards?
Of course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one.
What can you tell me about Mrs. Loomis?
Oh gosh, I wish I had some of them girly pictures. But
girly
Mrs. Loomis
pictures.
won't let me keep them in the house. I still remember the time she caught me holding some of them pictures up with one hand. She took the broom to me. I howled like a hound dog, the broom going up and down, flashing straw and blood and straw, and I was crying so bad, and it was so hard I had to crawl under the porch naked with all the black widow spiders, and I got bit something fierce, little fangs are digging into my bare behind all over. I ask you, is that any way to treat a man? And Mrs. Phelps and the sheriff don't make it no easier neither.
You kinda scare me. What about Mrs. Phelps?
Mrs. Phelps down at the general store don't help things none. She's got them special picture books, the one with the ladies. But she won't sell me none on account of she knows my wife, Mrs. Loomis. Dadgum if that don't burn my britches. If and I even ask about 'em, she tells Mrs. Loomis and I get the broom. Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my French postcards and me unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
Sure. What about a man's needs?
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car, or a waist-high knothole in a tree, or jail cell at noon. Matter of fact, Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get any, and see clear to part with them, bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged.
Oh boy. You all scare me. This whole game scares me. And I have to pause real quick. 1 second. So, okay, But I have a girly magazine for you if you want to.
Oh, I seen you brung me a girly picture book.
One.
Oh, don't give me it now. Come back when the sheriff's at lunch. Say a little afternoon, and you'll be right as rain in my book, kiddo.
Oh, so I guess I have to wait. Ooh, coffee pot. The pot hisses at you from its perch. A map of harvest. Unsolved arson and it's full. Okay. Scary. Holy hell! What is wrong with you? So, examine the flag. Stairs and stripes forever. Yeah, stars and stripes. Not stairs and stripes forever. All hail the stairs and stripes. Okay, we have the fire station, the Shady Oaks Mortuary, the Wayward Hotel, and cemetery. I totally forgot what I have to do. Oh, and of course the lodge. But I think I will keep the lodge for the next video. Examine the fire truck. A pink fire truck.
Please excuse the mess. They've done wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
That's totally terrible. I don't know what they were thinking. No, doggy. Saliva is forming from his barking chops. Hello, fireman.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do!
Terrible! Hello, Sparky.
Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it.
Oh.
Cut it out, Spots, honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up. There you go, Spot.
Oh, thanks for this close-up.
So, Steve, bet you don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department.
God. Where did you hear about my memory loss?
Don't be silly. Everyone thinks that amnesia kick is a scream. Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, it's my job to keep abreast of developments in the community, to better serve you, the public. I'm sure you'll be thrilled when you learn of the many civic improvements we have planned for your fire department.
Oh yeah, I'm so thrilled.
Such as...
Well, don't tell any of the others, but I've secured a bolt of the most divine mauve material. I've hidden it because, well, if any of these Marys got a hold of it, it'd be gone in a jiffy. So I'd rather keep it hush-hush. I'm going to make new drapes for the firehouse, and if I have any left, cross your fingers, I'm going to make everyone matching mauve pillow cozies.
Those are
awesome.
civic improvements.
Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about art. Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvest since the newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the Wasp Woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen. Isn't that right, Spots?
I'm so thankful for these video clips. They really open up. What can you tell me about the Wasp Woman?
Some people think all we do is sit around, sketching fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement.
Oh, you don't do this?
Nothing could be further from the truth. Why, just the other day we cited Tetsu a crumb for fire code violations. All the dried out paper wasp nests clustered around our wooden house. Why, it's a chemlog just waiting for the right faggot. Believe me, none of us wants to see another fiasco like the Sentinel fire.
The Sentinel fire.
A dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
You think it was awesome.
Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up, and so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that.
An accident. What
Now
is...
don't you go moving.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Okay, then don't converse on the job, Steve. I thought we knew of peaceful countryside. Oh, it's not even real. Oh! Okay. Bye. Where's the exit again? No, that's not the exit, that's the entrance. Again, that's... yeah, oh well, I think entrance and exit in this kind of etablissement is sort of the same. So... what about the hotel? Can you stop doing this dance? Oh, hi Mr. Moynihan.
Stephen,
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern to me, true or false. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses.
Losses?
It seems that, like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to Harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them.
Okay.
This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest
people come to Harvest to
and
die.
the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, bums and societal rejects without families who wander into Harvest uninvited.
Then, the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves. You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no. If they were involved in setting up homeless shelters, then why would I be involved? And why would I be sustaining losses? As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs. Such as...
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join. And join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
Okay.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
Wait a second. So far, everyone speaks highly of the lodge, but nobody is a member. Huh. This is quite strange in my opinion. Jonathan A. Winecliffe checked in Monday. Oh, picked up a ledger. For whatever reason.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, that didn't work.
Why should I?
It's your ledger, of course you should care about that. You're a strange man. Is there something in the cemetery? Graves. Oh, Jonathan A. Winecliffe. Oh, can I use... He's already dead.
Man. Damn it.
Well, that didn't work.
Man.
Oh man! Damn it! Well, that didn't work. Another resting place among the graves. A picnic table in a graveyard. That is quite interesting. Why would I want that? Has been sealed shut. The Potsdam Family Crypt. Okay. Let's go to mortuary. Everywhere's the symbol of the harvest moon. Those deals with Jonathan A. Winecliffe. Ah, so like how the ledger and the mortuary ledger are kind of the same. Good. This votive candle has been lit by many well-wishers for the dead, or one well-wisher with a lot of matches. Okay. An empty coat tree. A schedule for this week's funerary events. You have a schedule for that. Okay. Oh, hi!
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I had the you know, I seem to have misplaced a ledger. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No. Yes, I took them. Here they are.
Yes, well, since you've seen fit to return them, I'll overlook your indiscretion this time. But in the future, I won't be so forgiving.
Okay. Good to know.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the
That's an S2 glue. Ooh.
You can't have that, Stephen. I need it for my work.
I was only gonna borrow it.
Yeah.
Indeed. And have you anything I could hold as security?
Security. Like what? Money?
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need that glue for my work. You must present me with something significant if you'd have me part with it.
Okay. Do you want the overloop?
Why should I?
I don't know. Tampons. You
Why
seem
should
like the type of guy who wants
You
this.
can't have that, Stephen. I need it for my
Whoa.
work. And
I was only...
I'm
Yeah, okay. Let's go. Let's go. Like I said, I'm not that keen into... Oh. Just for indifference. What the heck? A haunting, beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a skies in one hand and some ethereal power in the other. A small lectern for a priest. The empty vessel of the dead. Imprint of a head, buttocks and slight shields. Let's get in thick dust of poo. Okay. Yeah, I think I will examine these places a little bit more thoroughly next time. But I think I've been everywhere. Except the lodge, of course. Well, I think we go there next, or go there now and save. Hi. End of part 2. Like I said, this is a pretty strange game, and I don't know if I already dead-ended myself, or if you can dead-end yourself at all. But yeah, anyways, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see each other soon. So, take care and goodbye.